What's up, guys? Lech here.
Roman here, and Radition Ridgeback is here. We have a new
brother?
puppy. She's going to be helping us for part 7 for the Sauna project.
So yeah, part 7 starts today. We're gonna go and be through a lot, so let's show you guys what's coming up. All right, so today's we're gonna install the stove, finish grout, and insulate around here. We'll show you guys the idea of that. So this is where the stove is gonna sit. A couple bricks on the foot elevation for the entrance hole. Then we're gonna make the hole here today for the exhaust. Once we do all that, then we'll grout it up. We don't want to have a mess right now. And this is the insulation for around the edge here, to protect all the wood. We're also gonna put the same insulation along this wall here and put sheet metal over it. That's to protect the heat coming out from the chimney. The insulation we're using is ceramic fiber blanket. This is rated up to 2300 degrees. This is what they use in forges and stuff like that. You can get this in Home Depot, online, wherever. That's the brand here for this specific model. And it's 1 inch by 24 by 60. I think this was like about 45, 50 bucks. So here's the parts that you're going to need for installing, safe wood burning stove inside any building. In this case it's a sauna. Here's all the pieces. We're gonna put links and descriptions in the below for you guys, so help you guys find it. But you can get this on Amazon, you can find this on Home Depot, if they have stock, Lowe's, and so on. So this is the extension piece. This is 2 pieces. This is extend. This is going to go to the stove. This is going in the ceiling. That's basically a box that protects it, the heat from touching the walls. This pipe goes on the bottom of it. We're gonna trim this because as the ceiling is not that wide, then this part, this double insulated pipe is going inside there. It's gonna stick about 2-3 feet off the roof. This piece, which we already slid on, sits on top of the roof to prevent the moisture, and then this guy's gonna slip on top of it. We're gonna use high heat silicone just to give it extra seal. This is the cap to prevent rain and stuff getting in and rodents coming in. And then this is basically the build that they show. So your stove, the exhaust pipe, the square boxes here, that other silver double insulator pipe, that cap thing right there, and then your tip. So let's get started and we'll show you guys the progress. To quickly show you guys, this is an indoor wooden burning stove. Same setup of how it looked. The exhaust pipe, the square box, and then I'll show you guys the ceiling and the roof in a sec. So here's what it looks like on top of the roof. That's a longer version that's on the house. We might even do those little support beams as well. We're gonna connect the exhaust pipe, guys, to show you. This is a little adapter piece that goes to the stove with the vent control, right? Whatever it's called. Yeah. And then we connected it to the top exhaust pipe. It was pretty tight connection, but that's what you want. And then it just slides right onto the stove.
We're not gonna screw anything in.
No, not yet. Yeah.
No, at all.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's just like that, yeah. And then just remember, follow the arrows, the direction. Basically, the opening is always on top, not on the bottom. That's how these things are designed. And it all works just like in the movies. Alright, so we connected the extension piece. I'm gonna level this out, mark the middle of the pipe in the ceiling, and that's gonna be the middle hole of the box we need to install. We'll drill that through to the top, and then we'll measure our hole for the box so we know exactly where it needs to go with this. So here's the hole we drilled through the bottom to mark our middle. Then I measured 12 inches around us. That's the size of the box. We're gonna cut this out right now and then go from there. Good insulation, look.
Look at that.
All right, now we gotta cut that up. Box test before we keep cutting. Did about 1/4 inch bigger than the box size. 12 1/4 instead of 12.
Here a little bit more.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
No. Oh, it's good. Yeah, nice
Yeah.
snug fit.
Wow, just like in the movies.
So now we just gotta cut the second plywood level on the ceiling inside, and then we can measure how much of the box we need to cut. So to measure out correctly the inside plywood, we just put the box upside down in the hole. We're gonna level it. I'm gonna shove my hand in there and outline it, and that should give us a pretty accurate measurement, at least for one side, and then we can just use the ruler to measure the rest. So yeah, we'll try that. We'll cut this out from the inside. Here we go, we got light. Final test fit next. All right, so now we're gonna test fit it. There we go. So the box will probably only stick out this much here. And now we're gonna level it up top and measure out where to cut it. Like I was saying, we leveled it up top. We marked the markings all around with a pencil. And now we're gonna cut this excess off. We got a hole. Lola, say hi.
Lola, you know your name, girl.
Here's a pre-cut, cut box. I'm gonna put these 2x4s under here and mount them so we have something to install the box into. So we have good support. So I'll show you how that looks. Extra support with the 2x4s. I'm gonna put the box in. And then it's gonna be basically flush because we're gonna have a cover over this. And then we're just gonna screw it in.
Yep.
And here's what it looks like. Nice and flush. Now the big boy's gonna get on here.
Put in pipe in.
There. So as you see, that's all air insulation, so the heat doesn't touch the walls. That's the point of this whole box. This cover, I'm gonna screw this down, silicone it, whatever we need to seal it. And then the cover will be next, and the little lip. So we're doing silicone around the edges there, and we also put some on the inside, and we'll screw it down. We also put some screws on each 4 corners here in case this wobbles, just to give it that extra support before we install the support later on. So keep that cut to the back.
There
right?
too.
Oh, so keep it on the side.
Yeah.
And then we'll screw this down, we'll nail it down, whatever. And then we still gotta do the lip here. Just like that. Some silicone there too. And now the skirt. Mount that. Alright, got the lip installed. Silicone everywhere. This is fully waterproof now. Now the cap. Just snaps on. Then I think you twist it on, right?
I don't know how deep it's supposed to go in. I think this is it.
Yeah, that looks good. And here it is, guys. Got the exhaust ready. Now we're gonna go inside and connect the stove, see if it all lines up. All right, guys, moment of truth. It fits. Everything lines up perfectly. This is all gonna get covered up by insulation, by the wood finish and all that. We still gotta do this wall and the hole. But for now, we're gonna take this out so we can grout the floor. But that's the product so far. we'll try to squeeze in a test video of burning this guy before this video's up. And here's gonna be the opening. All right, guys, we got the grout all done. We just gotta wait a couple days to seal it. We got this stove in here. 2 or 3 days. Once everything's dried out, we'll test it out. And that's it. And I will show you guys why we did a 14 by 16 inch roof. So we have the few feet sticking out here. So when it's pouring like it is right now, you're nice and chilling. We're gonna put a little bench right here. So after you get out, you can just enjoy the view. Guys, thanks for watching.
Please subscribe.
Please follow.
Please comment.
Please thumbs up, whatever. Anyway, next is wood. We're trying to get some pine or cedar, whatever deal is. The lumber yards are actually out right now. But so that's coming soon, part 8. Please,
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
See you guys later.
Peace. All right, guys. So we had questions about the drain. How we're doing this? We're not doing that right now. Normally that will go right here in the middle, and you know, we will make the floor a little angle for it and all that. That was the original goal. But since this is going to be a Russian dry sauna, it's not a necessity. This is not going to be used like an industrial sauna day after day. We're going to just wipe it down after every use, because all you're going to have is sweat on the floor and a little wipe down with, you know, some disinfectant, chlorine, whatever, you know, to get all the germs off. Let's say we start seeing a lot of moisture, a lot of water, whatever, we're just gonna drill a hole in here, put a drain, and then you just, you know, just let all the excess go down. It's all level. Use a squeegee if needed, and that's really it for the drain. It's not a necessity unless it's gonna be a wet sauna. As we said, this is a dry sauna, so we should be just fine. You know, if you guys have any feedback or comments for others, please comment below, and thank you. Well, are you ready for the sauna? Yeah?